Hey, what's up, guys? It's Wednesday, November 13th, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 2019. Doing a late night video tonight as I was looking at my desktop and I've received over the past few weeks multiple video clips of lights in the sky. One from Utah, one from Texas, and one from Tennessee. Also have some video footage of a recent rocket launch. Some lights in the sky from out here in Arizona. What you're looking at I received several weeks ago from a man by the name of John out of Georgia. I'm still working on this one. Some sort of a donut up in the sky. He has multiple photographs of this object, whatever it is. I'm still working on this, and we're going to do a separate video about this. But in this video, I put together all of these strange lights that have been seen recently, going clear back into October, and I'm going to let you guys decide what these things may or may not be. So we're going to start here at 12 News right out here in Arizona. Lights seen in sky over Arizona on Monday night, yesterday. And supposedly these lights came from a recent rocket launch from Cape Canaveral on the 11th, which we have a very good video of that rocket launch sent in by Melly from Ormond Beach. But the lights that were seen out here in West Phoenix supposedly are of the 60 satellites that were put into orbit by this Falcon 9 rocket, which we're going to take a look at. And we're also going to take a look at a still image of the lights seen over Arizona. They also look similar to some lights that you're going to see from Utah that a man sent in to me several weeks ago. So, interesting video. I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe you guys can figure out what these lights may or may not be. Like I said, I've had these for, in some cases, several weeks. So I wanted to get to them and let you guys take a look. We're going to start with the rocket launch from Cape Canaveral. This was on the 11th at around 9:55 a.m. taken by Melly from Ormond Beach, Florida. There goes the Falcon 9 rocket that was taking 60 new satellites into orbit. And then supposedly these lights were seen over West Phoenix. At least that's what they're being described as, a long string of lights from the mission here out of Cape Canaveral. A day later. So I don't know if they are or they aren't. I don't know anything about them. I'm just showing you what was given to me. And I don't claim to know what any of this stuff is, guys. It's just interesting. I've had it for quite a few days sitting here on my desktop, and I have looked at it in different filters, different light settings, and I cannot figure out what they are. This, very clearly, is a rocket. Good video sent in by Melly, once again from Ormond Beach, Florida. Great video work here. I put it in slow motion, zoomed in so we can get a closer look at it. Undeniable. That is a rocket going off into space, supposedly carrying 60. Let me stop this video here real quick for a second. It's coming to a close. Here is what was inside of that rocket. Supposedly these are little satellites that are orbiting the Earth. One of many hundreds to be orbiting the Earth, creating something called a Starlink. I'm not exactly sure what it all involves. Something to do with broadband internet, I think. But anyway, great video here from Ormond Beach. Beautiful view of the water.
This is Ormond Beach Skywatcher Melly Seashoe.
Melly Seashoe took that video on November the 11th at around 9:55 a.m. Thank you, Melly, for sharing. Supposedly, that rocket put some lights in the sky, or they appeared to be lights in the sky over Arizona. And here's what they look like, a string of lights observed over West Phoenix. And the video can be seen here at the link provided below in the description box. Young lady sent it in to 12 News out here in Arizona, but there's a still image of the lights, and you're going to see something similar in a video that was sent in to me out of Utah. And we're going to start with this video clip that I put together. We're going to start in Texas, we're going to go to Tennessee, and then we're going to end up in Utah. This video here, let me give you a brief explanation of what exactly we're looking at here. We're not really sure what we're looking at, but a brief idea of what was sent to me. Possible UFO over San Antonio, Texas. Robbie and Jimmy. I've had this since November the 3rd. This occurred on November the 1st. Goes on to say, my daughter and I were heading to the movies Friday night, November 1st, just after 7 p.m. We were traveling on Loop 1604 when we noticed ahead a helicopter doing a long, lazy zigzag in front of a small light. After watching it for a minute or two, we saw the small light split in two. And basically that's what they're saying in the rest of this email, that they don't understand what's going on here. They were watching these two lights. One of them's a helicopter. The bottom light splits in two, as you will see in this video. Check this out. But again, it's hard to determine exactly what we're looking at. And I get little video clips like this all the time, but I decided to put all these together. And they're narrating here.
Once we get to this loop, we'll be facing towards it again.
They're not blinking.
See, they're two now, the little ones.
What the heck is going on?
They're flying in parallel.
So there was one,
Then
there
it came
was
two.
Here, I've
See,
put it
they're
in
two now, the little ones.
negative format.
What the heck is going on?
And they were very perplexed as these bottom two apparently split from one into two. And you can tell by looking at these that they are rotating clockwise. And if it were an airplane, the lights would be multicolored. These lights are solid white. They don't blink. And they are very unusual. Once again, those are out of San Antonio, Texas. Apparently there was a helicopter that was watching these lights. So great observation, but again, I don't know exactly what they were. Maybe you guys can shed some light on that, no pun intended. These are some objects noticed, not literally near the moon, but in the proximity of the moon, by Sheila B. out of Tennessee. And she did not know what these were either, but she said there was clearly something moving by the moon that looked like triangles. So she took a photograph, sent this photograph in, she sent this video clip in, and you can see a light moving erratically in this video clip. I did my best to zoom in on it as it was moving around very, very quickly. You can see it right there. And I get in a little tighter on this thing as the video rolls forward, but it was moving very, very quickly. I don't know if there's multiple lights there. It's kind of hard to see, but she was very adamant that there were triangles near the moon on this night. And this goes back several days ago, and there, right, you can see what does look like a triangle craft going by the moon or in the proximity of the moon. I don't know how high that is. I don't know how big it is. Again, it's very difficult to tell, but I felt like it was a good observation and I wanted to share it with you guys. This next video clip kind of reminds me of the lights that we're seeing out here in Arizona a couple nights ago. And these were observed over Utah, western Utah, October 17th of 2019 by Glenn. You're looking at the original video as it was shared with me. He narrates...
Switch direction back to the right.
These were moving from
Going north.
South, then they turned and went north. See, it's a row of lights. Much like the lights that we're seeing.
We're facing west towards Nevada.
He's facing west.
From Utah.
And see, it's a row of lights.
You can see the houses down here. Those are lights. This is not that.
That is something in the sky that was moving. Now we're going to take a closer look. I put it in slow motion, run it through some different filters, see how it resembles. Let me just pause it for a second. Okay, right there, you've got a row of lights, right? Here, we've got a row of mini lights right out here in West Phoenix, Arizona, that supposedly came from a rocket launch. Well, this was moving to the south, and then it started moving to the north, so drifting left, then drifting right. That would not, to me...
Switch direction back to the right.
See how he's narrating here.
Going north.
There it is up close. And the reason they're a different color now is because I have it in a different format. I was trying to pull forward maybe some features.
Facing west towards Nevada.
This is the same video, just we're
Utah.
in very, very close right now. So I don't know what these are.
Houses down here, those are lights.
I don't think there were any rocket launches on this date. There could have been. I don't know. Heat wave is a different format that I use. And again, I'm just trying to pull forward features of a possible larger object that these things may be attached to. Couldn't do it. All we can see is lights. So we have to keep it realistic with what we have. And what we have are some unidentifiable lights in the sky that this gentleman could not and did not recognize. He'd never seen anything like it. That's why he started filming these things. So I don't know if these are similar to what was seen over West Phoenix. They don't seem to be, because they were moving in two separate directions. Here they are in slow motion and up as close as I could get without, creating heavy pixelation. Just some random lights in the sky, guys. I don't know. Spotted from Utah that they did look to be very, very interesting. Here it is in slow motion. And the lights, you can't really tell. It's just too hard to say if they're attached to a larger object or not. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you guys to decide, but I found those very, very interesting. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. I've got some more stuff I want to share with you guys. One thing is, keep an eye on your subscribe button. I've been getting different messages from people. I get these all the time. And it says here, like from Tracy, every day I have to resub to your channel. I don't know what's happening, but I'm unsubbed daily from you and several more. Maslas, and I've had these comments for probably about a week now, or if not longer. All of my notifications were turned off on all of my favorite channels, including this one. I don't know what's going on. Here's some more. YouTube isn't even allowing me to subscribe to your channel. These are comments that I'm getting, guys. I don't know why. Here is another one. I have many, many more, but we're just going to go with 2 or 3 here. I've been subscribed to this channel for almost 2 years, and I just had to resubscribe. This is about the 4th channel I've had to resubscribe to. So it's not just this channel, it's other channels as well. So all I'm suggesting is just pay attention to the subscribe button. You may have to resubscribe every once in a while. Don't know why. Kind of like the lights. It's a mystery. Channels get unsubscribed. It's happened to me before too. So, it's just one of those things. So every once in a while, check your subscribe button and make sure you are subscribed so you'll get notifications whenever I put up a new video. So moving on to the website. If you guys have any interesting lights or pictures, sky phenomena that you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. A lot of the times I'll use your pictures in a video. If not, they'll go to the Sky Phenomena photo gallery here at the website, MrMBB333.com. This white tab up here, you can order your 2020 Sky Phenomena calendar for next year. It's a very good quality calendar made out of photo paper, not paper. Click on that white tab, takes you to this landing page where you can order your calendar loaded with exceptional pictures of sky phenomena. Scroll down, you can check out some shirts, some hoodies, and a coffee mug, and they'll mail all of these items directly to your home. All right, guys, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.